Hi, this is Zen the Crypto Queen, and for those of you who are still questioning whether you should get involved with cryptocurrency and store some digital assets for yourself, I wanted to play this segment from the digital currency at the World Government Summit in Dubai of 2022. But first, I wanted to tell you who Pippa Malmgren actually is. She's an American technology entrepreneur and economist. She served as special assistant to President of the United States, George W. Bush, for economic policy on National Economic Council and is a former member of the U.S. U.S. President's Working Group on Financial Markets. So there you have it. Those are her creds, okay? Also, I'm just sharing what I research and why. I am currently involved with all the X's, and if you didn't notice, Twitter changed its name to X. I don't know exactly what that means, but I have my thoughts on the idea. If you have thoughts on the idea, put them in the comments. Let's chat about it. So let me go here and play this quickly for you. And I thought it was very interesting.
A world order is always the financial system. I was very privileged. My father was an advisor to Nixon when they came off the gold standard in '71. And so I was brought up with a kind of inside view of how very important the financial structure is to absolutely everything else. And what we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new one, the new accounting, is what we call blockchain.
There it is. Blockchain technology is here to stay, folks. And so if you don't like digital assets, cryptocurrency, it's too volatile, there's no charting on it for years and years, although there is from 2009. But, you know, Bitcoin, the granddaddy, was proof of work. You know, they have different coins, proof of stake. But all of it was built on blockchain technology, which is going nowhere anytime soon. So let's listen to Pippa.
It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe they can translate that to voting. That would be helpful.
Which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights if we're going to have digital money.
Well, that's true, to protect citizens' privacy, in my opinion.
But also, this new money will be sovereign in nature. Most people think that digital money is crypto and private, but what I see are superpowers introducing digital currency. The Chinese were the first. The US is on the brink, I think, of moving in the same direction. The Europeans have committed to that as well. And the question is, will that new system of digital money and digital accounting accommodate the competing needs of the citizens of all these locations so that every human being has a chance to have a better life? Because that's the only measure of whether a world order really serves.
Okay. Interesting, right? Let's go over here. I wanted to show you just a couple clips on this, and I'll give a shout out to 24-Hour Crypto who prepped this video. I thought these were the more important parts of the video. So I'm going to play this. This is Brad Garlinghouse, and he's calling out JP Morgan. I don't know what show exactly. Oh, it's Squawk Alley. Okay, and he's talking about blockchain. So here we go.
And also a lot of money attached to those settlements.
For sure. So we have over 100 banks working with Ripple today around the world. I think the vast majority of banks, like 99.9% of banks, actually are paying other banks, the kind of the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements. 99.9% of banks actually are paying other banks, the kind of the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements.
You like how he slowed that down and made it black and white for the people in the back? The back of the class. So just if you need to replay that, I'll put the link to this video in my description box below my video, and also that's where all my links are to everything. If you need a ledger or if you need a one-on-one session, you could always email me at zendevon@gmail.com. Please put crypto in uppercase letters, no other words, just that, so that I find it, because I get a lot of email. Okay, let's get back to Brad Garlinghouse.
So a lot of the banks are very excited about democratizing how these global payments flow. When we talk about Jamie Dimon, we first have to recognize where he sits.
This part's good.
He sits at the top of the global financial infrastructure. There are a few banks, of which JPM is certainly one, that make billions and billions of dollars of profit by virtue of that perch. 99.9% of banks don't make money in this ecosystem in terms of cross-border payments. Jamie Dimon makes a technical term of a shit ton of money by sitting there. So when I hear Jamie Dimon saying it's a fraud, I think to myself, well, of course he's going to say that.
And that is why I've said it in the past.
Yeah, interesting there. Let me see if I can find this other clip here. Oh, this is great right here. Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to choke off innovation, and particularly with regulation, sometimes incumbents will use regulation to block new entrants into the system. So you want to be very careful that you're not kind of locking in the power of the dinosaurs.
Gotta love that. Yeah, don't lock in the power of dinosaurs. Okay, and I just wanted to end with this. I'm not going to read this whole article for you. It's on the IMF site. I will link it below. The new era of money with Prasad. And there's a lot in here. Let me see if I can scroll through and grab the parts that I thought were critical. Risk of runs, I think it's right down here. Let me find it. Sorry. But this is important. Do. I think it's right here. Hold on. I read this whole article and I meant to block it off, but I didn't. So, you know what? I'm going to let you read it for yourself. It's a great article, and there's some important points in each heading. So, as far as moving money internationally, there's a few trillion running through all kinds of systems, mainly through SWIFT currently. So when they flip the switch and go to ODL, that's on-demand liquidity. What cryptocurrency or digital asset do you think is going to be that bridge currency? Answer me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I think you know which ones I'm in. So I'm going to wrap it right there, and I hope you enjoyed those two clips. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. Once again, if you could hit that subscriber button and the bell notification, you'll get to see all of my videos as they're released, and that would be very helpful to my algorithms to help build my channel, and I truly appreciate it. And I love y'all, and I will chat with you on the next video. Ciao for now.